Well, well, well. Look who just flipped the whole damn world on its head. Not one, but two of them. Him, the freak, the psycho, the villain that cracked the mirror and made the room panic. And her, oh, don't get it twisted. She's not his shadow. She's the storm he whispers about before it hits. The siren with a smile sharp enough to slice through egos, contracts, and fragile masculinity like butter. Together, they're not a duo. They're a full-blown disaster wrapped in designer chaos. You ever seen Fear dressed in stilettos and sarcasm? That's her. She walks in like she owns the oxygen, and suddenly everyone forgets how to breathe. And him, he just laughs in the background, sipping the tension like tea, watching everyone try to figure out which one of them is more unhinged. Spoiler, it's both. See, they tried to box him in, label her weak, keep them cute, quiet, predictable. But these two, they don't follow scripts. They burn them, rewrite them in red lipstick and black ink, then toss the ashes like confetti for their next entrance. He's the glitch, she's the virus. He breaks systems. She rewires minds. And they're not here for your approval, they're here for your thrones, your secrets, and your last damn nerve. People keep whispering, who the hell are they? Where did they come from? Let me help you out. They came from the ashes of every rumor, every backstab, every laugh that got too loud behind their backs. They didn't just bounce back, they came back laughing, swinging, and completely unbothered. Now everywhere they go, the room gets quieter, colder, more awkward. Not because they're evil, but because they know too much. He's got a past that could make villains blush. And her, she's got receipts, baby, the kind that could bankrupt reputations in a single smirk. You thought one of them was bad. You should have stopped it when it was just him. But now you've got her too. And she's not playing support. She's the lead. She's the plot twist. She's the reason the GPS rerouted and said good luck. Every laugh they share, that's another boundary broken. Every glance they exchange, that's another plan ruined. Who the hell are these two? They're not the problem, they're the payback. And baby, that payback, it's got heels, tattoos, bad intentions, and zero chills. She's not the sidekick. She's the siren with a switchblade smile who taught him how to aim lower. You think he's dangerous alone? You should see her board. They don't plot revenge. They schedule chaos. He sets the trap, she picks the locks, and by the time you realize what's happening, your entire ego is laid out like a cheap rug at a garage sale. They're chaos and eyeliner, vengeance and boots. And the most terrifying part? They look like they're having fun, devilishly, pettishly entertained by the confusion they leave behind. You don't get to shame them anymore. You wasted that chance, called him crazy, called her too much, tried to play both sides while praying they wouldn't link up. But they did. And now the story isn't about your version of events. It's about their arrival. The freak and the femme fatale. The villain and the vixen. Bonnie and Clyde. If Bonnie had a burner phone and a blog full of screenshots. Now, people don't just fear them. They study them, Watch every post, quote every line, pretend not to care while taking notes in secret. He's the warning, she's the lesson. Together, they're the reputation killer duo. Try to cancel them, they throw a launch party when someone leans in and whispers, "Who the hell are those two?" Don't answer, just back up slowly and stay out of the blast radius. Because when these two lock eyes, that's not flirting. That's the beginning of your ending. And trust me, when they laugh, it's not romance. It's a countdown. You're not watching lovebirds, you're watching arsonists with matching lighters and a shared list of names. They don't do cute, they do catastrophic. The kind of duo that makes everyone forget how to lie. Why? Because she's got intuition like a bloodhound and nails sharper than your intentions. And him, he can smell fake from a mile away, and he's not above using it as fuel. They're not chasing clout. They're collecting karma quietly and strategically with the patience of people who've been underestimated too many times. He remembers everything. She keeps a scrapbook labeled "People Who Thought I Wouldn't." Spoiler, she did. You thought you were safe because they disappeared? Cute. While you were flexing for the crowd, they were in the lab mixing madness, stacking silence, and planning a return that makes everything you built look like a sandcastle before the tsunami. Now, the world's playing catch-up, watching this dangerous duo rewrite the definition of too late. They didn't come to be liked. They didn't come to be forgiven. They came to collect. Their power isn't in how loud they get. It's in how calm they stay while everything unravels. And the best part, they don't even lift a finger. They just exist. And that's enough. So keep whispering, keep watching, keep wondering who they are, because while you're asking the question, they're already behind you, smiling, saying, too late to stop it, too late to warn anyone, too late for your little fantasy where they stayed broken, polite, forgettable, because these two, they remember everything but forgive nothing. They're what happens when the quiet ones stop taking punches and start taking notes. What happens when the mocked at the bottom learn to build ladders out of your insults? And now they're not climbing, they're flying. So when people ask again, who the hell are these two monsters? Just smile, because the answer is simple. They're the villain and the vixen, the monsters you should have never underestimated. And if you're still here, you already know this isn't the end. It's just the next episode. Like this video, subscribe if you dare, and drop a comment. Do you fear them or secretly want to be them? Either way, the monsters are already here.